Hey yo, what's going on guys, this is Fernax here, and today we are here with our first ever episode thingamabobber part, whatever you want to call it, of TCGO Online. And basically what it is Pokemon Trade Carding game. Oh my god, the Pokemon trading card game, but online. So you can play it online, even if you don't have cards. It's fantastic. But this is our first episode, so if you guys are excited for this series, be sure to ignite that like button, as it does show support for channels series, and a smile on my face slaps it right there. I just slapped myself. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna get into the deck, and today the deck that we're gonna be using is a DELUGE Blastoise deck. And yes, this deck does revolve around my boy Blastoise. Blastoise definitely my favorite Pokemon, hands down. Sorry, Volcarona, I know you're my mascot and everything. I love you too, but it's Blastoise, man. Gen 1 power. But anyway, I'm gonna get into explaining the deck, and basically it's like an Eviltal Blastoise like work together deck, because as you can tell I got two Eviltal. There's two Eviltals. This guy right here, and this is really good because Deluge and this guy's first attack Evil Ball work really well together. Evil Ball says this attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. So if you just stack energies on Eviltal, you're good to go. And what Deluge does on Blastoise here, as often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. See, that's going to come in handy because we can be like, oh, I need to do 80 damage to kill this guy, but I got like 10 energies in my hand, and he's got to die. So you just use Deluge, and the opponent gets demolished by Evil Ball. And also I got Greninja EX in here, just because it's pretty gnarly. It's got sharpshooting, so if there's something if they try to retreat, an EX that's about to die, it's got like 50 HP left, you slap a muscle band and 1 energy on Greninja EX, he snipes them, and you can win the game like that. So that's happened to me once. It was very close. It was crazy. And also we have Keldeo EX. Keldeo is very good for... It's good for maneuvering, because you can rush in and retreat with the float stone for free, and it's just awesome. And its attack is pretty decent too. And then, we got Squirtle and Wartortle, of course, to get the Blastoise. Then we have Suicune. Suicune is interesting because of its ability Safeguard. What Safeguard does is that it prevents all effects and damage done to this Pokemon by EX. And everyone and their mother runs an EX in their deck, so this is pretty handy to have. Start out with whatever. We got Evo Sodas to get our Blastoise up as quick as possible. We got Professor's Letters to get more energy in our hand. We got Starling Megaphone to get rid of Rocky Helmets, whatever they got. We got Super Potion, Restore HP. We got Energy Retrieval, actually Superior Energy Retrieval. I really like this card because what it does, you discard 2 cards from your hand, but then you go into your discard pile and you can scoop up 4 energies, and if they're all water, you can use Deluge on your Blastoise and attach them as you please, and it's really, really nice. We also have Ultra Ball, just to, get a Pokemon out if we don't have one. Versus Seeker if we have a supporter in a discard pile that we need to scoop up, like a Lysander, so we can knock out one of their EXs or something like that. Bam, we can do that. Speaking of Lysander, we have 2 Lysander in his deck, as well as 1 Lysander's trump card. And Lysander's trump card is here mainly if I'm running through cards too fast, because a lot of cards get discarded. And if I need more cards in my deck, you just Lysander's trump card, we can refill our deck, which is awesome. And then we got Colress. Colress is just a nice card. I have 1 N because I don't really like N as much as Colress, because Colress is like, if their bench is stacked, yours is like halfway stacked. You still get like 8 cards, and it's awesome. Moving on, we have an N. I'm sure you all know what N does. If you don't, then you probably don't play the trading card game. But basically, you shuffle your hand into your deck. However many cards you have, your whole hand goes in your deck, and you draw as many cards as you have prize cards. See, this could be good and bad. Be good for you because you can mess up your opponent, or it could be bad for you because your opponent could use it and mess you up. But overall, it's pretty decent. And we got Juniper, just 1 Juniper in here. I don't really see a need of putting more in here. But Juniper, basically, if it's the only card in your hand, or you got like 3 energies in your hand and you don't really need them, you just Juniper, bam, you get a whole new hand. It's really nice to replenish your hand like that. We also have Tierno. Tierno just lets you draw 3 cards. Nothing special about Tierno here. We got 2 Float Stones, mainly for Keldeo. Might be used for Blastoise. if I need to. If he's in the front position, he's about to get knocked out, I need to get him out so I can keep him with his ability on the bench. We got Muscle Band just because Muscle Band, you know, you want to do more damage. And then we got 3 Dark Energies just for Yveltal. You shouldn't be attaching Dark Energies, or I shouldn't be attaching Dark Energies to anyone but Yveltal, because Yveltal is the only one that needs Dark Energy. So that's why there's only 3, and I don't have like 17 of these. I don't know exactly how many because it's kind of cut off down there. But with all that being said, we're just gonna head into a battle. So I'll see you guys when we find a battle. Alright, Noodles, we found a battle. And it looks like it's against Nahan. We're gonna see who goes first. He's getting tails, and I get to choose. I'm gonna go first because going first is always nice. Wouldn't you think so? The opponent's hand, ooh, I can see what he has. Looks like he got a fighting deck. Got some rare candy, muscle bands, Medicham. Pure power, +4 damage. Ooh, that looks pretty powerful. That looks like a powerful card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared, but I'm too scared because I'm pretty confident. Oh, jeez. You know, I had an idea. I was thinking about building a deck like this with that ancient trait Medicham. So this guy, we think alike. But I don't have the necessary cards to make that deck. I'm just gonna keep on drawing with all these shuffles he's doing with his hand. It's gonna be amazing. But we're gonna be able to lead off with Yveltal, and Yveltal's nice because he does resist his main type, which I'm guessing is fighting. Yes, I'd like to draw. But I can't draw because there's no paper here. I'm also gonna put Keldeo on the bench because bop, why not? And look at that, we got another Keldeo. So decent start here. He leads with Landers EX. That is absolutely fine by me. I'm gonna hit up Keldeo, one of these float stones, and then we got a lot of energies right here. So I'm gonna start stacking up Keldeo a little bit because Yveltal can pretty much take damage right now. Landers EX is pretty dangerous because the Hammerhead, it dishes out damage very easily, and it's a little scary. I don't think we need the Colress or Juniper or anything right now, so we're good to go. We're gonna see what this man wants to do with his fighting deck of amazingness. I really do want to make a fighting deck though. That was like my next priority. He's going to do 10 to me, 30 to him. That's fine, but yes, my next deck is most likely going to be based around fighting type, which is going to be absolutely gnarly. I'm just going to keep on building up Keldeo because once I get one more energy attached to him, I'm just going to rush in and bop him, and he's going to get bopped, and he's just not going to know what to do. And I'm not sure about you guys, but the freaking background music in the back of TCGO, I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is. It's just like, it's not so much that it's catchy, it's like, it fits the mood. It fits the mood. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But this is kind of thing. I think I'll do it like an every Friday series. You know, we just sit here, chill, play some TCGO. That'd be awesome. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. And he's got the Lucario EX Fuller on his bench. That looks pretty powerful. See, the cool thing about this card is that it has 3 attacks, which is pretty cool, and all of them are pretty dang decent. Like Minstrel Jab is not affected by resistance. Corkscrew Smash lets you draw until you have 6 cards, and Somersault Kick just deals 100 damage. So I mean, it's pretty decent IMO. I think now is the time to come in with Keldeo. I think I'm gonna Colress here. Actually, I'm gonna attach a Muscle Man to Yveltal for later, and then I'm gonna Colress. See if we can get a Squirtle. We do get a Squirtle. Look at that. So I'm gonna pop a Squirtle on the bench, and we do have a Dark Energy for Yveltal next turn. And that is what we're gonna do. Once we get there, we knock out this Landers like it's nothing. So that gives us 2 energies. We get the Suicune. Suicune is nice, and we get Greninja. So we're gonna be having a stack bench pretty soon, about 5 seconds. It's pretty gnarly. So far he's going pretty well. He's gonna go for the 60 damage, but I'm gonna hit him back with a solid, what does that do, 110? So that's nice, that's very nice. He's gonna Karina here. He's probably gonna find like a Muscle Band and a Landorus. I'm sure he's running Landorus in his deck. If not, he's probably gonna pick up Medicham so he can evolve that Meditite on his bench. I don't know, I'm just guessing, that's my instinct. Take a sip of water because I'm thirsty, and this is, that's some nice water. I'm not the best person at TCGO, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that good. I just made this deck a couple days ago, and whew, it's there. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but I love Blastoise, and Deluge seemed like an awesome idea to go with. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. But definitely, we'll have a new deck each time, and holy crap, I did 80, and I'm still alive. That's awesome. So what we can do now here is we're gonna, that probably was not English at all, but what we can do is this. Pop them on the bench. Let's put an energy on Suicune. I think for now, we're gonna retreat, put Suicune in the front spot so we can't hit us, so Keldeo stays safe. I can definitely dish out all that damage soon. Now he's kind of in a pickle because he's gonna have to retreat if he wants to hit me. And then I can just come back with Keldeo. I don't really see anything else to do here except, you know, Megaphone might be nice, but he's probably gonna have more muscle bands in the future, so, you know, I'd rather kill two birds with one stone, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying, actually. It's fantastic. I feel like he has the Machoke in his hand, that's why I got the Machamp. Oh, jeez, I'm having those freaking burps again, but they're not even burps. It's just like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna burp. Just kidding, lol. And I don't burp, and it's kind of annoying, but, you know, it's all good because we're just gonna absolutely demolish this guy's team. Because we are kind of... I think we're in pretty good position right now. And I was really stoked because yesterday I won my first tournament. I've never done that before. It's pretty crazy. But right now we're not really in a position to set up Blastoise at all. I really want to do that, but I can't right now. So what I think I'm gonna do, attach this energy, Professor's Letter, get 2 water energies, attach one to Suicune, and then next turn we'll be able to attack, which will be fantastic. And I think I might pop the Float Stone on him soon. And there's Machoke. So if we get some Machamp up, that's gonna be scary because what Machamp does, if you did not know, each fighting type Pokemon in play, they do 20 more damage, which is it's like a free muscle band for all your Pokemon. It's pretty crazy. So it's a little scary, but I mean we're gonna keep on keeping on. We got a Tyranitar, which is nice. We get more cards, and we got the Blastoise, but we do not have a War Turtle to evolve it, which sucks. Big fat monkey doo-doo balls. But, you know, we're not gonna Float Stone. We're gonna put one more energy on Suicune, and we're just gonna attack whatever we're being. Put some damage on that thing. That's what we need right now. I'm sorry I don't really have the attacking animations. I just feel like they take too long, and you know, you see them over and over and over and over. It's kind of annoying. And there's Machamp. That's very scary. You can see with his ability, Fighting Fury, each of your fighting Pokemon's attack do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, which is pretty crazy. He's gonna Pokemon Center Lady, that's fine. You cannot hurt my Suicune at all. I think he's slowly... I think he's gonna get his Medicham soon, and then he's gonna hit me with that, which is kind of threatening, but not really at the same time. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I start building up Eviltal a little bit here. I got another Float Stone. Might as well put it on... Kinda wanna put it on Greninja. I already did, so it doesn't matter. And that's all we're gonna do for now. We're gonna attack. And I still think we're sitting pretty. We're sitting prettier than a duck, because ducks are beautiful. I don't know, I'm just saying that. It looks like he's trying to get up another Machamp, but I really like this deck idea of Machamp and the new Medicham, the Ancient Trait one, because you can attack twice in one turn, and that's pretty powerful, if I do say so myself, because if you have all these boosts and stuff, there's also a Stadium card that does, like, you do 20 more damage against EXs, so I mean, you can just stack on damage on fighting type Pokemon, because they also get strong energies, and those are a little OP as well, because they also add 20 damage to their attacks, and it's just crazy. But what I really want to add on this deck is Huntail. Huntail would be awesome, because the new Huntail, basically what it does, if you don't know, like the Mental Might default trainer deck, it has Gallade in it, and Gallade's move, Powerful Storm, does like 20 damage times the amount of psychic energy attacks to all your Pokemon. But it's like that move, but on Huntail, and it's for water type energies. So if you have that with Deluge Blastoise, it's kind of like a powerhouse right there. It's definitely want to try that out. Put Huntail in this deck at some point. Maybe I'll replace him for one of my Eviltals. That'd be pretty gnarly. As he goes for the Escape Rope, That's fine. What is that? Did that even do anything? Hold up. Or did he use it and then he didn't use it? I don't know what he did there. But escape roping would definitely not be the smartest move in the world because he can't really attack me with anything else except with his Lucario at the moment. I mean, he could with his Meditite or Machamp. Machamp is very scary. His attack is pretty scary as well because it also reduces the amount of damage done to him. So, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. He's got an Evo Soda. I feel like he's gonna evolve his Meditite. If he doesn't, I wonder why he won't. He's probably gonna, like, switch out. He's gonna retreat, bring that up, and then knock out my Suicune. That's just what I think he's gonna do. But I'm not too sure at this moment in time. See, this Ancient Trait, basically, it's Ancient Trait is Barrage, and if you read up there, this Pokemon may attack twice a turn. If the first attack knocks out your active Pokemon, you may attack my English is on point. You may attack again after your opponent chooses a new active Pokemon. So let's say he were to come in and take out my Suicune. If I were to pull out my Greninja, he could hit it again. So that's a little OP, if I do say so myself. This guy's taking an awful long time. It's a little aggravating, but it looks like he's kind of doing okay here. He's inactive. If he's gonna try and do this inactive thing and be a total tool, I'll probably cut out the video. And if he does, oh, he's not gonna. So that's awesome. He's gonna bring out this thing and hit me with. It's actually gonna knock out my Suicune because he's gonna do 50 and then 50 again. It's gonna kill him. And then honestly, I can just take him out like nothing with Keldeo. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Bring out Keldeo. Keldeo is like, yo, it's good. And I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I have so many tools. I have too many Squirtles. I don't want those other two Squirtles in my hand right now. I'm gonna energy up Greninja to snipe someone eventually. Does he have Muscle Band or Float Stone? He has Float Stone. Alright, that's cool. I don't see the need for Muscle Banding right now, so I'm honestly just gonna kill this thing. He can come up with his Lucario EX, that's fine. If Keldeo goes down, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it because Yveltal wrecks house. Even if I just attach one more energy to him, he's gonna be doing a butt ton of damage to whatever comes out. So, yeah, that's the thing. He's got another Lucario EX. He's got a very, very, very offensive deck, and that's another Machamp. And it looks like it's a promo? I've never seen that before. But that's cool. That's a cool promo. I don't think that adds on to it more. I think it's still just an extra 20, even if you have 2 on your bench. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll probably get demolished. But we will see how this goes. I could really use an Ultra Ball right now or an Evo Soda. That'd be fantastic. But it looks like I'm not getting that. So, I mean, it's whatever. Does he not have an energy? Or do you... I feel like he attached it to the Lucario on his bench and then he just forgot to undo it because he did something else. Because you can't undo something after you've done something else after it, so I mean, it's just how it is. It is what it is. Sorry about like the inconsistent uploads. I might as well talk about this now. Inconsistent uploads. It's mainly because of school. A lot of homework. Not so much time to record and stuff. Like I get home at like 3, and then I gotta sit down, do homework, all that fun stuff. And by the time I'm done, it's like 6 o'clock, and if I were to record, render, and upload it, it'd be up at like 9. And I mean, I'm sure none of you are gonna see it at 9 o'clock. And I can kill this thing right now, but I also want to start building up Yveltal because he's gonna be like our main player, coming in with that Muscle Band energy power. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this thing with a Secret Sword. Is it Secret Sword? It is Secret Sword. I was like, well, what is that attack called? It is Secret Sword. And I just need one more prize card and I win the game. I do have a Soup Potion, so that's nice. I can use it on Yveltal if I wanted to. I'm gonna bring out the Lucario EX. I'm fine with that. That is absolutely gnarly. This music is getting intense because it's near the end of the battle. On my end, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I I've tried to do so many pack opening videos, and they all just mess up. I really want to get to making one soon. Well, maybe not like soon, but like a month or two, in a month or two, something like that. I really want to get that Mega Metagross premium box thing, and he just hit me with an attack, and I don't know how much damage it did, but I'm not too worried about it. Because I can bring in Evil Tall here, and he resists fighting, so that's good for me. Bad for him, but it is good for me. I'm gonna do that. There's no need to, what's it called, Super Potion. I'm just gonna attack right here with Evil Ball. It's gonna do 120 damage. Woohoo! 120, that's a lot of damage. That's okay, so basically it does 20 by itself, plus the Muscle Band is 40, plus the 3 energies. That's a lot. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try and take me out here. But I mean, okay, so he's doing 80, 100. If he gets a Muscle Band, that's 120. But then again, I resist it by 20, so it's only gonna do 100, and I'm gonna be able to live it. So there's not really, he can't really come back from this. Oh, he's in a Gold Potion. Oh, aren't you fancy? That's a really nice looking card, actually. He's got a Muscle Band, and it looks like he's really trying to win this one. Does not want to lose. That does 120 damage. I'm still alive. At this point, I can start like Megaphone because I don't want that Muscle Band there. If I attach one more energy, it's going to be doing 40, 60, 80, 100. It's going to kill him. So good game. If this doesn't kill him, I'll be surprised. It does kill him. All right, so good game. No fun. That was really fun. That was a good time. And you spin the wheel, and I got 3 tokens. Make it 6. So that's fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, if you want to add me, I'm in Fernox YouTube. That's my little thing. It's right here. It's my little username. So if you go over here, and you can click on this little thing here, add friend. You just type in my name, and bam, I'll get sent a friend request from you, and then I'll accept you because you're probably pretty gnarly if you're sending me a friend request. Now, all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and be sure to ignite that like button. It does show support for the channel series and puts a smile on my face. Now, with all that being said, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys liked the video. Again, my outro is sloppy as anything. It's sloppy as a Joe. But with all that being said, I'm gonna stop talking. Goodbye.